can't always schedule when to do things. Things have to be done when they have to be done. My husband's over here bush hogging the old property, and of course no one's been mowing over here, and I'm finding just as many chestnuts by standing on them. So I'm walking around and finding them this way and using my gripper to save my back and my fingers, because the shells are very painful. So I'm tossing the empty shells in here, and they make good burning. Making sure I didn't accidentally toss in some more chestnuts in the wrong place. But so far, a few minutes work, got that filled, and getting more. Last time harvesting from my trees. Hopefully this property will be sold soon. But see, you can, sometimes they drop. See that one? That'll probably just drop the seeds. This is our smaller chestnut tree. See, these are just dropped. And then those. Ooh, nice wolf spider. All sorts of bugs I don't want to think about. And then sometimes they drop unopened, and you have to pry them open. This is our bigger tree, and it's all, past 3 years, it's dropped leaves when it shouldn't have. Like most of its leaves are gone. And with chestnuts, the leaves stay on until the spring. They don't drop their leaves until spring. They turn brown, and when the new leaves come out, they push them off. And you have to be careful under these, because they will drop cones, and those spikes on these are not just a little needle prick. They're barbed somehow, and it hurts, and it doesn't come out. You have to dig it out if you can get it out at all. A lot of times just suffer and let it come out on its own. But this one, the bigger tree, has some cones way up there, hasn't dropped. Got a bunch up there up top. And this is the one that produced all those seedlings earlier this year. And because I was a little bit more careful about harvesting from this tree, the smaller one, which produces good sized nuts, it didn't have many seedlings. And I'm actually able to feel, be careful because you don't want to bump up against one of these, but like this. But I'm able to feel them in this tall grass because no one's been mowing here, since no one's been living here. My son-in-law was good about keeping this mowed. But I'm actually going through, after picking up the these burrs or whatever they're called, the outer shell, I'm actually, this is why it's all put down, I'm just going through, and these are kind of worn crocks, and I'm feeling around for anything that feels rolling. Ah, there. So, because they roll, the burrs don't roll, the other stuff doesn't roll, so I just kind of feel something around it. So I already got a bucket the size full of chestnuts that weren't coming out of the shells easily, out of the burr outer layer, and going around 3/4 of this tree. I've filled this big trash can up, I've already got, I think this is a 1 gallon. I got a 2 gallon filled with chestnuts. And I'm feeding the mosquitoes out here. Mosquitoes love me. And I take that back. I still got to do about this half over here and go through all this grass that isn't already worked down from my footwork. Sorry that I think the audio went bad on the other video, but you don't want to be stepping on these because they can get through your shoe, work their way through. I feel a little rolly thing. There it is, a chestnut. And just feeling for stuff in the tall grass may not be the wisest thing during the most active part of snake season. But I can't help myself. I must have these things. I didn't even see that in there. And normally, if they dropped and didn't already drop their seeds, they'll be underneath them. And there's normally more than one. There's the other one with something that size. Here, going by feel is going to work better than going by sight. And this one, see, it's got, I'm not going to try to force that out right now, so I'm just putting them in the buckets and I'll work with them later. And this one, I saw. And a lot of times I'll walk this way and then I'll come back. And when I come back, I'll see stuff I missed. Oh. But I love this kind of stuff. It's OCD practically. Like, when they're opening up, the seeds inside are already ripe, so you don't have to worry about it. And some of these that are obviously brown, don't have to worry about picking them up later. And this may be my last time to harvest chestnuts for many years until mine mature. So I'm going to enjoy it. Thanks for watching.